Hello and welcome to Meet the Beat. Today we show you how to make a Croque Monsieur, and we also show you how to make a Croque Madame. A Croque Madame is a Croque Monsieur with a fried egg on top. We start out by making a bechamel sauce, because the Croque Monsieur is actually a toast with bechamel sauce in it. It's really delicious, it's cooked in the oven, and it's so comforting you won't believe it. We start out by melting butter, and then we add flour to this mixture. We let it simmer for just a little bit to let it cook well, so that the flour sort of loses a bit of the flour taste. And after a couple of seconds, maybe half a minute or so, we can add in some milk. And the sauce will gradually start to thicken, and that's what you see here. We add a little bit more milk, but we don't want our bechamel sauce to become too liquid. It has to be able to stick inside of the toast. We add sugar and salt to the bechamel sauce, as well as a pinch of apple cider vinegar. And we also add in a nice large spoonful of Dijon mustard. That's gonna give a nice sort of more sour taste to this bechamel sauce. If you have just a little bit of sugar to put in, that wouldn't make it bad at all either. Of course, a little bit of nutmeg isn't bad either. And once our bechamel sauce is done, we can take it off of the stove and start. We can grate the cheese for our toasts. Here we use a Gouda cheese and a yellow cheddar. What is actually normal is to use Emmentaler, but in this case we just really wanted the tastes of cheddar and Gouda. Emmentaler is more of a sweet cheese. And actually Emmentaler is what's normally used when you cook a Croque Monsieur. And yeah, we'll just continue to grate the cheeses, and then we blend them, or we mix them together so that they are just one homogeneous mix of cheddar and Gouda. And what we're going to do now is we're going to assemble our Croque Monsieur. So we take a large piece of sandwich bread or toast, piece of toast, and we put on a generous amount of bechamel sauce. After that, we can put on a couple of slices of the ham, and we use a cooked ham, a very nice one. And on top of the ham, we're gonna put some of the grated cheese, a good amount of that. As you can imagine, this toast will just be one great comfort food toast, I can assure you. For the upper piece of toast, we just butter it and put it butter side down against the contents of the toast. On top of the upper piece of toast, we will add more bechamel sauce and then cheese again. And when all of this melts inside the oven, it's gonna be just delicious and gooey, and well, it's just so good. Here we've made 3 of them, and we are going to cook them in the oven at 390 degrees for around 20 minutes. And of course you have to keep an eye on the cheese so that it doesn't burn or go completely black. That would be horrible. In the meantime, we'll fry up a couple of eggs, and we'll do this sunny side up. When you put a fried egg on top of a Croque Monsieur, it turns into a Croque Madame. So that's actually the only difference between those two variants of this dish. We cook our fried eggs, and after the Croque Monsieur has come out of the oven, we can plate it up. Now it's a Croque Madame, and it's ready to be eaten. As you can see, that egg on top is so delicious and sort of crunchy on the edge, which is perfect. And yeah, we'll just dig in. On the sides of this, you could actually serve some fries or a green salad or something like that. That is just perfect and very Parisian style. This is a meal that you'd find in every single cafe or brasserie in Paris. A real comfort food meal. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to Meet the Beat here on Instagram, or here on YouTube and on Instagram, and we'll see you later in our next movie. Bye!